Okay, let's see if we can somehow escape from this planet, but obviously we can't even explore. I mean, the thing is, normally we could make a way to go through here if we could explore the sky, but there's people inside, so we sadly can't. Or are they dead? Lost my bet on life. I bet everything on this business. Haramia ice cream is finished. No, wait, it's the old man with the ice cream store. Even... I mean, I don't know if it was his kid, but damn, I will never see kids smile again. Thanks, Nena, for helping me. I guess this is it. And that's kind of fucked up. And this is why you can see that war... Well, war. What can I say? War never really goes good for anyone, does it? Like, you know, it's a very complicated thing. It's like... I mean, it's not complicated to say fuck war. Obviously, fuck war is a thing you can say that is not bad. You know, war is pretty bad. But, you know, there's so many wars that happened where you can kind of say, hey, you know, this is the fault of someone, this is not the fault of someone. It has that kind of thing where you kind of think, I'm pretty sure this offensive stuff didn't even do much last time, but I'm just going to use it because after this battle we can just heal up again, because 22 EP for that is kind of that's kind of heavy to use. Thing is, I'm just gonna... I don't want Momo to be attacked, so... I mean, maybe it makes it also guard mode. Like, maybe, you know, sometimes games won't tell you the whole story. Like, see, it seems like when you use guard, it seems like you kinda use it on both. At least so far it did. I even used the first line. I don't know what was going on in my brain, but it seems like if I use heat, it seems like maybe it makes it so that okay, it went out probably then. Okay, it went out 100%. Oh jeez, I have to make Momo move next. Like, I kinda don't want her to move next, but I have to heal everyone. Like, the thing is, the game kinda really went all out suddenly with its enemies like this. Like, suddenly every enemy... I mean, it's not a hard fight, it's more like I'm not willing to use my stuff, really. Because it kind of feels like, why should I use all of my stuff when it's not time to use it, really? Also, I have to say, you know, I prefer it when a game says something like Blizzard 1, Blizzard 2, Blizzard 3. It makes it kind of easier to really pick the thing that you want to pick. Like, imagine you want... It's like in Final Fantasy where you want Blizz, and then it turns into Blizzaga, and then it turns into this, and turns into that. And it's a little bit like... It could make your brain kinda... It would make your brain go like, hey... Because I keep forgetting that if I boost, one boost gets like taken, so I can even do my finish move now, because I'm a fucking idiot. No, that won't. I mean, Xion can move again soon, so... Let's just use her attack so we can make it even more leveled up. And get like extra XP and everything. Because extra stuff is always great. Isa Core, wow! Are we playing Xenoblade 2 again? I don't even know, was it an Isa Core? I mean, it's kind of like a core, but doesn't always have to be Isa. Okay, obviously the robots here, the big ones, wouldn't respawn. That would be kind of weird. Maybe it's not weird, but it would be kind of like, hey, why do we have to fight such a big enemy so many times? Wait, it's walking automatically. I was like, wait, why is it like walking? I'm not walking. I was like, is my Joy-Con, my Pro Controller drifting again? Fabronia, are you okay? I mean, his wounds don't look too healed. Like, if they would be healed... the thing is, maybe Virgil kind of... I mean, the thing is, we still don't know how this relates to the future. Like, this doesn't seem like a normal way to lay while you're wounded. Like, obviously, it looks more like something is, you know... Someone caught some feelings. But not all of them want to fight. No, that's not... I mean, the thing is, some of them are programmed to do it, probably. Like, it's the humans behind them who tell them the orders. Like, Virgil seems like the kind of idiot, right? The thing is, there's people who get brainwashed in real life, but Virgil looks like the plain example of the stupidest idiot who joins the army because he thinks, haha, I'm protecting my country, without ever questioning it. Like, he should have known these things. He's old enough to know these things, but he's like, no, I want to not see the truth. And now it took him someone to save his life to see it. Because she's a special one. No, son, he will probably like you even more. Like, oh, you're not a total alien. No, I like you more because I like humans. Hey, Shion, how's it going? They look like freaking zombies. Hacking steel pipe. You would think they have weapons. Like, why are they not equipped with like actual weapons? I mean, she can fight. Oh, never mind. Ouch. Damn, he's useless. And we came way too late. They eat her. How to do something, you fucking idiot. Like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna do my monologue even though I have a sword in my hand now. Like, do something, Jesus. And the thing is, it's not even their fault. Like, it's someone taking him over. I mean, how are you going to tell a little kid? What? Is he stupid? He said don't go into the city, but... I mean, there's like the secret way that we couldn't go for. I guess that's where the key locks onto, like through the gate in the forest, but... Are you really going to tell her to go through the freaking forest like this? Well, gunshots? We kinda came too late, didn't we? Let's see if they at least survived, but... Since we kinda saw Brony in the past, but that was like a vision from Kos-mos' dream. The thing is, Virgil can't die here. Like, he has to survive. It's gonna be an easy fight. What a song. Like, I want to enjoy the song more, but I guess we said he can't unless there's like more waves. I mean, that's the kind of fight that you don't have to do in a gameplay way. You could just let it play out in a cutscene or something like that. Like, no, there was beautiful music and we couldn't even get to enjoy it. But again, you know, I'm like so tunnel focused from a... Because you can't let a little kid die? Why would you even ask that question? Anyone would let a little kid survive. Like, especially as a soldier, you would think soldiers are meant to protect the weak, right? Like, that's what you get taught as a soldier, protect the weak, but, you know, there's a lot of bad apples in the military and shit like that. And the thing is, Fibonacci wouldn't like you to call those, radiants like that. Why is she giving it to him though? Like, we're going with him, right? So... I mean, we can just easily take them on. We're not surrounded. Like, even if there would be 100 of them, we could easily, you know... Are we just gonna let Fibonia's corpse lay here? I mean, we could just take these on. Like, this feels like a kind of section where you feel like... It's like trying to force it too much. Ouch, my eyes. The thing is, how would that even... Wouldn't it totally change the future now? Like, and we... I mean, it could be like implanted, he somehow escaped, but it would make zero sense. But again, you know, like, I'm... Yeah, that's a Blue Testament, that's him, but how... Like, obviously it's all the plan here, right? Like, they wanted us to go into the past and change shit for them. Like, it was all part of the design. I would assume so. Otherwise it would make no sense that he can just blow him up without anything happening to him in the future and shit like this. Like, yeah, it was all a play. Like, this is why I didn't even feel bad for him, because we know he's a fucking asshole. And you cried for him, Shion. You're too bad at judging characters. Holy moly. Well? And why is his life more important than the life of others? Even though she already knew that he's an asshole. Like, the Realians couldn't have changed their fate. They were getting taken over, you know? They couldn't fight against it. But Virgil still had his own mind, you know? Like, she probably thought a human life means more than that of a person that can just be reproduced again. Why can't you just produce a Realian? If you produce a human, it takes 20 years to make them viable for something like this. But no, destruction doesn't serve as a way to feel out others and confirm your own existence, because that would mean if I blow myself up, I'm gone. I kind of hate like this overuse, like, oh, I need to feel pain to feel the human. Like, people look too hard into being human. Like, sometimes all you need is like eating a good soup, drinking something nice, things like that, you know, being happy, something like that. You don't need to, oh, I have to punch myself to feel that I'm alive. I'm a masochist. This comes from a masochist. As a masochist, I'm allowed to say this, you know, I like pain, but I don't need pain to know that I exist. I know I already exist. So in a way, the thing is, you can't live your perfect life. I would say I would rather save the person I love, but not at the high price. I already said this last episode. If I could save my girlfriend for a random person, obviously I'd pick my girlfriend. If I could save my girlfriend for 500 random people, I would take my girlfriend probably. If I could trade my girlfriend against another 5 million people, I would say that I would rather save the 5 million people. Like, that is like, at that point, it's too much. I could not really think, hey, I would rather save 5 million random people, even if they turn out to be Hitler back in the day or in the future, you know, like it's like the baby Hitler thing where people would say, oh, if you could go back into the past and you would see baby Hitler, would you kill baby Hitler, or what would you do with baby Hitler? And people would say, oh, I would kill baby Hitler. But other people should probably say, oh, I would try to make it so that he won't become Hitler, right? So it could be like that. Like, I can save the person I love, or I can save 5 million other people, but if I save those 5 million other people, those 500 million or the 5 million people could become like assholes, like all of them, or so just some of them. So I saved like bad people instead of saving the person I love. But I would just say, yeah, 5 million, that's too high of a number. No, you didn't live like that, you fucking idiot. I mean, he did kind of understand her. Like, she always tries to do like the good thing instead of actually doing what she wants in a way. And who want, like, does Virgil only want revenge from Shion, or... No, ideals don't crumble that easy. We always depends on the person. Like, some people, it's like, you know, taking a casino deal. Like, people say, oh, I wouldn't take a casino deal. Now imagine if someone gives you a casino deal for 10 million bucks. Who would say no to that? I'm gonna be honest here. If I don't have a lot of money and someone would give me a casino deal and I have to sell my soul to little kids that start gambling and getting a gambling addiction, it would be a very, very hard... I don't know if I would say no to that. 10 million bucks, that is life-changing. You could literally live for the rest of your life without ever doing anything again. But you will have this consciousness in your brain. And some people don't have that. Some people would easily take this casino deal. They would easily destroy the lives of people who get addicted to gambling because they watch their streams. But it's 10 million bucks in the end, you know? Many people would say, no, I would never take that. But if the opportunity arises, some people will change their ideals. And I don't know if I would be able to do... or if I would be able to say no to that. Like, you always think you will stand your ground till it actually happens. But it depends on what your ideals are. I mean, the thing is, if you already earn good money, why would you take that deal? You shouldn't. If you already, like, it's like, when you're already well off, why do you want even more? That's the thing. But if you come from a poor background, it's like almost a, what are you waiting for? Just take it kind of thing. But if you already have millions of dollars, why would you take that, you know? Because you play a big role here. Kevin. I mean, she shouldn't feel happy about Kevin still being alive after what he did. I mean, the thing is, obviously she wants him back, but at the same time she knows that she shouldn't want him back. And just because you feel one thing doesn't mean you really do want him. You know, other people are just way easier to cut contact with. Like, I'm a person, I can easily say goodbye. And that could be a bad thing, and in some cases it's a good thing. it goes both ways. Like, it makes you kind of seem like a psychopath. Like, obviously, Shion spent so many years of her life with him, so obviously she would want him back, but when they do something like that, is it worth it? I mean, that's a pretty cool looking thing that he got there. The thing is, I kind of want to make a normal save, so if I die to it, I don't have to, you know, load the other save, and we have to skip cutscenes and stuff like that. Okay, let's see if he's a boss that can actually be poisoned. Probably not. Thing is, he's Gnosis, so... Thing is, if we start an offensive thing like this at the start, maybe it will start from the start if we do it like this. Okay, let's see what he could be weak against. Can we already see that? Okay, fire. He doesn't like fire. So, fireball it is. And we also have a fire attack with kos-mos, so... Oh wait, we also have a medium break attack. Let's see how... Didn't seem... Ouch. Didn't seem too breaking. Thing is, do we have anything cool with her? I mean, we have a small fire attack. I mean, we can just kinda boost ourselves up like this, so... I mean, I could use Shion's lock shot, seal boost. I don't think it's possible to really break a boss like this. Like, it seems kinda really hard. Thing is, he will tell us when he does a big attack, so... Like, most of the time so far the game says like, hey, he's preparing something. The thing is, we can also use Shion as our healer this time. Like, they always say like, hey, I'm gonna do something big. So we should wait for him to say something like that, right? Or you kinda just keep on using fire against him. Also, fire seems like the way to go. It doesn't seem like we are gonna... Oh. I mean, we're doing pretty good, don't we? Oh, he can do the same. He stole my move. You shouldn't do that. Thing is, Shion, you're gonna become the actual healer this time. Like, Momo has to do the damage. Thing is, obviously, maybe I should also use some more spells like make break damage go away, because I think she has one spell like that, but I don't know if it would really be worth it. Like, it doesn't really seem like it would be making too much of an effect on him. Thing is, I'm gonna lose it if it's another one of those fights. Okay, so that's why he's like... Okay, wait. Shion is afterwards anyways. So I can see why he's weak against ice, because, well, looks like he uses ice, or he's weak against fire, so that's why he uses ice. I think maybe I also shouldn't use too much tag attacks then with her, because I don't want to waste all my Ether. Thing is, you know, we fought, this is like the second time we fight, like every fight that we fight against the Testaments, and they, oh, I mean, we are kinda, okay, the thing is, everyone can get in, I'm just gonna hope he does his big attack now. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. He broke all of them. Oh, he can still attack? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Get up, everyone. Okay. Oh, cool. Double attack. Okay, but the good thing is, we have Momo. And Momo can just boost again. Momo, get up. Okay, the thing is, this attack seems crazy. Like, even with a guard up, it seems fucking broken. Like, actually broken. But maybe he only uses it like once. At least I would hope so. Okay, the thing is, Momo, you need this pack. Smoke that pack! Thing is, I'm just gonna go baby mode. I'm gonna do a save state in the middle of the fight. Don't punch me, please. Because I don't want to do all of it again. Things, we don't even have any boost because we need to use all the boost we can. Disengage style support. I mean, should I use another one of these? I mean, we also have a defensive one, right? Maybe I should do that too. Stop doing that. Oh, she could be dead. I mean, luckily we have these. Like, maybe I should have bought more of these. Like, even though the game kind of probably implied that these are like drugs and we shouldn't really use them. The thing is, if we could be using poison, it would be so much easier. But I guess, you know, we're not allowed to use it, which makes me sad. But I'm also falling back into old habits. I'm kind of going on the pussy footing again. And I shouldn't do that. No pussy footing allowed. And I'm just gonna have to hope that before he does another big attack like that, we can somehow beat him. But maybe he can only do it once per fight, I would hope. Or at least we need... The thing is, he won't die after this fight, right? Even if we defeat him, he won't just suddenly die. The thing is, how would we break this special attack? Like, we would have to break him somehow. Like, even if we guard, it literally just kills us. And we need at least one... The thing is, Momo is gonna die. Like, there's nothing we can do right here. Like, Momo is gonna die 100%. Like, there's literally nothing we can do here. Thing is, do I not have any kind of... I mean, if I do this, will that work? Like, maybe he won't do that attack anymore now? Oh no. I don't know why I boost. I mean, I'm allowed. I mean, as long as at least one of them survives. Oh Jesus. Okay, good. This is perfect. And it's even a good person that survived. Like, this is great. Like, I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do this, but Jesus Christ. Like, any other way to do this would be like, holy fuck, how would I do that? How would I... Like, how do I fight that? I just have to make sure that I can somehow finish this on the next few attacks. Ah, fuck you, guarding bitch. But he should be going down, I think. But just for good measure, I will do one more Medica that we are all topped off. But I think we should have it. Like, even if he says he's gonna do it again, the special attack now, he should be dead before he does it. Like, damn, like, I don't know if I played the fight perfectly or if I did it badly. But obviously it doesn't matter because he will just get up again. Like, you know, people always say this about Xenoblade 2, it's like, oh, you fight Malice and Holy shit, that's a lot of levels. You fight like Malus and this Gustav. I love Gustav. Guns, you know, from DuckTales. Like, you fight Malus so often, or Jin, and you win sometimes, and then you lose, and you lose, and lose, and lose, actually. Fabonia.
今さらのこのこ出てきやがって何のつもりだ。
ルイ、なぜ自分自身を否定するの？それでは何も変えられはしない。己が半身を失い、なおさまよう人々と同じなのよ。
お前だって似たようなものだろうが、この半身を失ってな。
No, she's not. Your soul is pure. Your soul is shit. Like, brown and
あな
spooky.
たは誰も憎んではいない。憎しみを持てない自分を否定したいだけ。
分かったような口を聞くな。
私には分かる。
I mean, that's how most of those guys are who are like him.
私たちレアリエンを理解してくれたわ。
その結果がこれだ。確かに理解したぜ。すべてが無駄だったってな。
Then you should have just died if it's pointless, you fucking idiot. Like, obviously you keep living on because you want to do something about it.
うるせえんだよ。俺がいつまでもてめえのことを気にかけていると思ったのか。貴様らレアリエンなんぞに未練はない。
That's what happens to people who can't be true to themselves.
あなたは再びこの場所に戻ってきた。それこそがテスタメントとして存在し続けようとした理由だから。
Then he can piss off now.
あなたであった証だから。
理由だと？証だと？ふざけるな。俺は何一つ後悔しちゃいない。
I'm gonna fall asleep.
俺自身を、世界を肯定したからこそここにあるんだ。世界を否定しようとしている奴らにこの意志を理解できるものか。
世界を否定なんかしていない。私たちは混沌より生まれる新たな秩序を信じたいだけ。私たちの思い一つで世界の色は、未来は変わると信じたいだけ。
夢物語だ、そんなもの。
But your thinking
儚い
isn't...
希望にすがっているだけだ。
I mean, better have some hope than not.
どんなことでもかな。
He's like, Fiboni is an actual person that wanted to change and change the world. Like, Virgil is a person that can't do any shit wrong. Unwon. Oh, he has mommy issues. Jesus Christ.
あなたの意識をこの場所につなぎ止め、苦しめる結果となった。私はこの呪縛からあなたを解放したいの。
もう俺に関わるな。お前はすでに死んだ。
And you're already dead too. Or you should have been dead if you didn't. Like, Fiboni should just... She should kick him out. Jesus. How can she fall for a guy like this? Like, I feel absolutely nothing. Because for me, both of them are fucking idiots for staying like this.
俺はお前を救えなかったんだぞ。
いいえ、私はあなたに救ってもらったわ。思いを交わすことで世界の色は変わるんだって教えてもらった。
Yeah, but he just tried to destroy that.
十分よ。
お前は俺を恨んではいないのか。俺に関わらなければ。
I mean, she would probably have died anyways.
お前だって。そうだ。俺の望みはフェブ。
行きましょう、ルイ。彼女が導いてくれる。人とレアリエン。
I don't want to show him anything.
待って、フェブ。私はこれからどうしたらいいの？
Am I supposed to clap now?
辛いかもしれないけれど、それはあなたが自分自身で決めなければならないこと。 大丈夫。あなたは自分と信じるようにすればいいわ。自分を信じて心を開くの。
I still can't make any sense of the time traveling stuff. Like, I don't know how he can now suddenly be in the past and then disappear from here with his testament stuff, even though he should have died here. Nothing about this makes sense. Like, maybe there's like a scientific explanation behind it, but how did Fabronia and him even meet in the first place? How were they related to each other? Because without us, he would have been killed. He would have never reached Fabronia. We saved him to meet him at the church. We brought him to the church. Because without us, he would have died. How did we do that? How did that relate to anything? How were him and Fabronia a thing in the past when it wasn't possible without us? And how would she develop so many feelings in literally 2 days before this all happened? Like, this unraveled like in 2-3 days now. And even then, he would have never, even if he goes away now, he would have never existed as a soldier for Vector that would have killed by Kos-mos, so he could have like these feelings about, oh, I hate everything. And yeah, I don't feel bad for both of them. Like, didn't it just show that nothing about this matters? Like, why don't we just let little Shion die if nothing matters? Like, Virgil just fucked off. Why can't we just make little Shion get fucked off if that doesn't really change anything? Like, the thing is, I have to actually, you know, when I beat the game, I'm gonna say it, maybe I miss a completely big thing here. Maybe I'm missing something, but in my brain right now, I just think, what is, like, going on with the time traveling? Like, that is my biggest question right now. Like, how did all of this happen, even though we didn't... I don't get it. Like, I don't know. Maybe, you know, there's an explanation. Maybe there isn't one. I also not... I mean, actually, I could have healed myself, I guess, but it's not like we really need to... against these. It's not like they can do anything against us, but maybe I should have healed afterwards. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to say I don't get... Oops, I used the wrong attack. I don't really understand the time traveling thing, how weird not change the past kind of thing. Like, it seems weird. And again, you know, it has like this typical writing where the villain kinda gets his thing that he wanted, even though it doesn't feel earned. Like, Virgil... he didn't even do anything. Like, what was his point of the testament? And we don't really know it, because it seems like a testament is someone that kind of rejected the world and wanted to change it somehow, but in a worse way. Like, a person that developed so much hatred for the world that he wanted to make the world get destroyed. It seems like, you know, Virgil, because what happened with Fabronia, even though that never happened in the past, it was like the past where he became a testament. Kevin obviously wants, you know... he probably hates the world after he got killed by Kos-mos, and he hated the world anyways because his mommy got killed. And we don't know the thing about Ziggy's testament, equivalent, and then there's also Wilhelm who knows about them. And there's like so many unanswered questions that maybe will get answered, but I have no feelings for Fabronia. I have no feelings for Virgil. Like, it feels like one of those where you would say unearned moments where you're kind of like, I don't know either of these two characters, that I feel like either of them makes me feel anything. Like, neither one of those two characters made me think, yeah, you know, good for you, Virgil. Like, maybe he would have shown a little bit more of regret. But the only time he would actually, there's a save point here. There was one here, yeah. The only time he kind of showed regret was like the ultimate ending of it. If he would have been more like, you know, like he acted like a smug asshole the whole freaking time till Fabronia showed up. And then he's like suddenly, oh no, my Fabronia showed up, hee I'm gonna fuck off now, hee bye guys, forgive me for all I've tried to do to you, I just tried to kill you, oh, well, isn't that just normal? Like, come on, that's not how you make a fun villain. Like, he's an asshole villain without any redeeming qualities. he was never a good character to begin with. He was an smug asshole who supposedly died, and then he shows back up and he does literally zero things. He shows up, he never reveals what he wants to do. You never really get to know his true backstory, because this backstory isn't his true backstory. Because we are interfering with the past, and this could have not happened like this because he would have been killed by the aliens. So there was no way he could have met Favonia, but maybe, you know, because we changed. It doesn't make any sense. It must make no sense as a testament he wanted to come back here, because this is not an actual real thing. This must be like an ultimate different timeline that he maybe saw when he died and became a testament, where he goes like, wow, I can get a cool mummy girlfriend that cares about me. Wow, I need to go there. And now we make Shion and everyone else go to the past so I can get that for me. Because it makes no sense, because it wouldn't have happened otherwise. Because otherwise Shion would have known Virgil. Like, you don't just forget a person like that with these scars. Like, she should have known Lieutenant Virgil. But when you play the first game, she has no connection to him except him being a fucking asshole and working at the same place. Like, there's no connection. She doesn't go like, oh yeah, we know each other from a very young point, don't we? It wasn't planned like this. Fuck off, Virgil. You don't make me feel anything. And Favonia is such an unexplained phenomenon. In the first game, she showed up at the church, and at that point, Shion kind of knows about it at that point, and she's like, oh yeah, we're kind of, yeah, there was something, but you don't learn it until now, and now the time doesn't feel very earned. It just feels like something that's like, oh yeah, it was like this, yeah, Favonia, here's your role, Favonia, now you can also go, you did your job, even though we never really truly see their relationship. Like, obviously, relationship is still Shion, like, playing with her at the church, but at that time, you know, in the first game or the second game, we kind of were supposed to feel something for her where we couldn't have known how they were related. So do you don't feel anything for her at that point? And now she comes back and you feel like she's too nice. She's kind of like a character where you think, yeah, you know, I see what they were going for, but it makes me feel zero emotions. Sorry, Favonia, but you deserve better than Virgil. Just gonna say that. And till next time, you know, I just went on a little rant, and maybe, you know, all of my issues with it will get resolved if we learn more about the Testaments and how they change the past and how we're gonna go to the future. But maybe we'll see that next part.